Hi, I'm Sharon from Salesforce.
Meredith LaBeouf from Liberty Mutual. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. How are you today?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, thank you. Did you have a nice weekend? Anything exciting happen?
Yeah, I actually went to the Texas Tulips for the first time.
Oh, how beautiful. I love the Texas Tulips. Well, I've never been there, but I've seen pictures and it looks amazing.
You should definitely go this season if you have time.
Yeah, I'll definitely put aside a day for this season. Never really had time in the past, but so I know I only have 10 minutes and I want to respect your time here, so is it okay if we go ahead and get started?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, and is it fine if I take notes today?
Sure.
Okay, great. And just to lay this out for you, I'm just gonna ask a few questions to kind of get to know Liberty Mutual's current situation and what we can do to help you.
Sure,
So,
sounds good.
is there anyone else that's going to be joining us before we start?
No, it's just going to be me today.
All right, awesome. So to get to know you a little bit, what exactly is your role in Liberty Mutual?
Sure, I am the North Texas sales manager.
Okay, and who are the decision makers in this process?
That's going to be my boss, Scott.
Okay. Okay, so what is the current CRM system you have in place?
Actually, we're using multiple CRM systems.
Multiple systems, okay. And how long have you had these systems?
About 5 years or so.
All right. And how many employees would you say in this North Texas region are using these systems?
Sure, that's going to be mostly our sales representatives and
Okay.
our managers. So we currently have about 110 to 120 sales representatives at our North Texas region.
Okay. And so you said the sales department is the one that uses it the most. How many, I guess if you have an estimate of a number, how many clients would you say that they sell to?
Sure, I would say as a whole about 5,000.
5,000? That's a good number. And I know Liberty Mutual is already such a large company, but are you guys still in the process of expansion, looking to grow?
Yeah, definitely. Liberty Mutual is looking forward to grow over the next few years.
Okay. So now that I have a little bit of background on you, your company, and your system, I just want to know your overall experience, what your experience has been with the system, the multiple systems you have.
Sure. So overall our experience hasn't been the best. It hasn't been the worst either. I think that we have had a lot of employee frustrations just because we have been using multiple CRM systems.
Okay. So what, I guess, exactly have your employees been frustrated about?
Sure. So I think it's definitely been the communication errors due to the lack of integration. So because we have so many systems, data will sometimes get logged multiple times or maybe not at all. And that will be really frustrating for our employees because it wastes their time, it wastes our clients' time, and it's just overall not very efficient.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I would be frustrated too if things would get logged multiple times like that. So how do the managers currently feel about it?
I think our managers are kind of in line with our employees in regards to how they feel about this. I think that it could definitely be improved, and they would agree with that, as they're having difficulty seeing what our sales representatives are doing within these systems just because, once again, it's not integrated.
Okay, so you would say, I guess, visibility is a really big problem since the managers can't really effectively see what's going on.
Yes, definitely.
Okay. So is every department using the same systems?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. Okay, so going back to you were saying duplicated efforts is seen a lot of the times. How long on average would you say a person would take the time out of the day to kind of figure out what's been logged twice rather than being productive and working further?
I think it's hard to give an exact time, but definitely a few hours. It adds up throughout the week.
Yeah, okay. So, based on the problems you've mentioned so far, I know you have a few of them already. What other systems are you considering?
We're currently considering Sugar CRM and Microsoft.
Okay. Um, so touching on a more specific topic about your systems, are they cloud-based? Are some of them cloud-based, some of them not?
Some of them are currently cloud-based,
Okay.
and that is something that our employees really enjoy just because of the real-time data. It's really nice just to ensure that all of our information is saved automatically and that we don't have to worry about our system crashing or failing.
Okay. And for the systems that aren't cloud-based, do you see a lot of reliability or real-time data problems there?
Yes, definitely.
Okay. Okay. So now just to bring a little change of light, what exactly do you like about your system? I know you mentioned the cloud-based is something that you and your employees really enjoy. Are there any other aspects that you wouldn't want to change?
Yeah, definitely. I think that the user interface of our current CRM systems is very friendly and open. Our employees were able to understand it fairly quickly, and there wasn't a huge learning curve. So moving forward with a new CRM system, that is something that's important to us. We want to make sure our employees are well trained and that they'll be able to use it properly.
Definitely. And that kind of goes along with having like a lower turnover and lower training costs, because when something's a lot easier to use, you spend a lot less time teaching someone how to use it. So
definitely, that is something we're looking for.
Okay, so if you were per se to keep this current system, what kind of future consequences would you think would happen?
I think that overall we wouldn't be as efficient, and that would be, again, because we're using multiple systems, things
Right.
are getting logged multiple times. It wouldn't be the most efficient use of our time and would therefore make us less productive in the long run.
Mm-hmm. So I know you've had a lot of manager frustrations, employee frustrations. Are there any frustrations that you sense among your customers, like when the real-time data aspect is put into place and things get logged twice? Are there any customer complaints about that?
Not necessarily about the system, but definitely getting numerous calls just because
Right.
things might not have been logged, and so a sales representative might reach out to a customer that has already been contacted. So that definitely has been a point of frustration for some of our clients.
Have you ever lost any customers because of that?
Yes, a few.
Okay. So if there was a single system that could integrate all of your data, how would that benefit Liberty Mutual in the long run?
I think that it would be great for Liberty Mutual. I think that it would make us, again, more productive and efficient for not having to deal with smaller frustrations and able to just really help our clients.
Mm-hmm.
Then it would just make us better.
Awesome. So besides having an integrated system, what about a faster system? How do you feel that would affect Liberty Mutual?
Again, I think that it would be great for Liberty Mutual. I think that with a faster system, we could save a lot of time and just be more productive overall.
Okay. So I think you've answered all of my questions today. Just wanted to touch on the things that you really emphasized today, and I found that communication among all your departments is something that's been a really big issue in Liberty Mutual. Same with visibility among managers, for them being able to see what's being done and truly manage the employees. And then the real-time data has been a problem. I know you said you had a few cloud-based systems, but with the integration into a new system, real-time data is something that can definitely be fixed. So I'm going to take all this information and get back to my supervisor, and what we're going to do is put together a little demo for you, and I'd like to meet with you next week if you have some time so that we can discuss in further detail.
Yeah, definitely.
Is there a time that you'd be available next week?
Sure, let's do Wednesday at 3.
Wednesday at 3? Right, that's perfect for me. So I'm going to give you my business card just in
Sure.
case you have any questions, concerns.
Yep, and here's mine as well.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
All right. Well, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for taking time to meet with me.
Yeah, of course, it was great meeting with you.
Great meeting with you.